Greetings, Poofarians. Welcome back to another episode of Drowning, a very sad story about someone who's becoming depressed. Let's continue the story. I was happy for school to start so I could see my friends. Yeah, we played year 8 before this. This is year 9 now. Someone planted a very negative seed in our heads that basically said that our best friend hates us and that he actually doesn't want to be our friends, and we started to believe that. You didn't like seeing me like this, so you disappeared. Huh. So you don't like to see me happy? I never really understood why you kept coming and going. But I was glad you were gone. There is something off with that person. Something happened why that person was so toxic. It wasn't until now that I realized. I enjoyed life a lot more when you weren't around. I can imagine that, because that person was choking me. So I became scared of you. Oh. And I began to hate school. Because you were there at school? Because I didn't want to be friends with you anymore. But you stuck around. But I tried my best not to worry too much. That's because I knew you loved seeing me like miserable? You like seeing me miserable? Is that it? Letters. Where school was great at first, but something happened. I get to hang out with friends I hadn't seen in a while. I even spoke to one of the new students. So things are going great, and then suddenly, who soon after became one of my closest friends. It just hit me. Wait, but then you came along. It just hit me. Maybe it wasn't a person. And you destroyed the fun I was having. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe this is the depression all along. Maybe I've already gotten to the punchline of the game. You told me to stop speaking to people who don't like me, because this actually sounds like the voice that you can have when you're depressed. Because all I'm doing, I think this is depression talking. We're making more people hate me. This doesn't have to be a person, but I thought the best thing to do was to ignore you. Oh, but that brings another dimension to everything that I just said. So that's what I did. Oh boy. Not long after, I was walking down the school hallway. Because it comes and goes, it said, right? I saw the new guy standing with a group of people. And then, so I said hi. Then what? But he ignored me. Did he ignore you, or didn't he hear you? It's kind of like he was embarrassed to know me. Are you sure? Even though we were good friends? Are you sure? Well, at least I thought we were. Well, that's not helping. That night, when trying to fall asleep, the thought of the new guy kept crossing my mind. Oh dear. This is another nudge. Just couldn't figure out what I did. You're overthinking. But all you were doing was telling me how you were right all along. Yeah, this is the voice in her head. Her, his head, someone's head, my head. And how I should have listened to you. This is the toxic voice. I didn't even understand why it was bothering me so much. All I knew is that I was losing sleep over something that probably doesn't even matter. Honestly, I think he didn't hear you saying hi. Because he was crowded with other people. And now you're overthinking. And you're becoming confused and emotionally unstable again. Waking up in the middle of the night became normal. It's also something that I recognize. And my friends noticed I looked more tired than I usually did. And that happened too. So they asked if everything was okay. That doesn't happen that often. People asking if you're okay. But you said to remember what you told me. And be careful what I say to them. Honestly, if you see something and you worry about them, just check on them to see if they're alright. So I told them I was fine. And you will probably get that answer, I'm fine. Because they don't want to talk about it. And that's fine. But at least you've shown to that person that you care. And eventually, if there is something they want to tell, they will probably come to you. Even though I was far from it. And that's a good thing when they come to you, because then you can listen. Sometimes they just need someone to listen. Telling no one about you was hard. I really wanted to tell about the freaking voice in your head, but you wouldn't let me, no. You'd keep reminding me of how I've already made other people hate me. That voice is hard, man. I didn't know what to do. I have that voice on bad days. You wouldn't leave me alone. Thank God the bad days aren't that much anymore and got plenty of good days. You knew I was scared of you. I wasn't scared. I'm still not scared. And it made you happy. But I did realize it was there. And I never made any stupid decisions because of that, because of the voice. But there's one big scar called insecurity that's basically running over my entire life. And that's something I'm still struggling with today. And I'm an adult. I'm married. Got a kid that I have to take care of, that I have to teach my values. And I'm freaking insecure about everything that I do. But that's the scar that I'm carrying with me. It was only a matter of time before you would leave me alone. I don't think so. So I tried to learn how to control my emotions. Yes. I know. I recognize that. This is hitting hard, by the way. This is heading home. Homewards bound. I was getting quite good at it. I stumped my emotions. I numbed them. Seemed to make you angry. That I could feel happiness. Oh, that I could feel happiness. Dot. I thought I finally found a way to remove you from my life. Nope. It will remain there. I didn't need to worry about you coming back. The thing is, they're talking about... There's something I have learned in my life about this issue, is that the demons you're carrying with you, this is clearly a demon you're carrying with you. Don't fight them. Embrace them. They're part of you. Now, my parents told me they were getting a divorce. Oh, damn it. And embracing the demons is difficult to do, and it sounds a bit stupid when I say it. Oh, you gotta embrace your demons. But what I mean... Again, that was a sudden ending of year 9. We're in year 10 now, but let me finish my sentence before I'm gonna close down the video. What I mean with embracing your demons is that they're a part of you. They will always be there. You cannot destroy them. You cannot fight them, because the thing you're fighting and destroying is you. You are your own demon in some cases. And once you embrace that and accept it as part of you, you can work around it. It's no longer an obstacle, it becomes a tool. And once you know how to use that tool, you will get stronger. At least, in my experience, I got stronger. But yeah, we are in the next year now. Oh, damn. So, again, I'm very grateful that you're walking with me on this journey of feelings and emotions and a roller coaster of whatever. Oh yeah, I'm very grateful that you're here. So don't forget to click that lovely subscribe button. If you liked the video, also leave a thumbs up. And I truly hope to see you next time. For now, I, Poofy, salute you.